Hello. Today we are going to discuss a bills of exchange sum. Okay, you'll get the question in the video. The question is somewhat like this: X is selling goods to Y for rupees 45,000 trade. Okay, when X is selling goods to Y for 45,000, okay, on trade purpose, so what will happen? In the books of X, okay, X is the drawer. He is selling goods to Y on trade. To X is the drawer, and Y is the drawee. Okay, so drawer will draw a bill and send to drawee. So when X is selling goods on trade, what is the entry passed in the books of X? In the books of X, entry will be Y account debit to sales account, credit sale entry, Y account debit to sales account. And in the books of Y, what will be the journal entry when credit purchase account debit to X account, purchase account debit to X. Okay. Now here X is drawing three different bills. X is drawing three different bills for the amount of 45,000. Total amount of this transaction is 45,000. So for 45,000, X is drawing three bills. One bill is for 10,000, other bill is for 15,000, and the third bill is for 20,000. Okay, three bills with three different amounts: 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. First bill which he is drawing, it is of 10,000. Okay, so what is the entry for an bills acceptance received from the drawee? Entry is bills receivable 1 account debit, bills receivable 2 account debit, bills receivable 3 account debit to drawee's account. Bills receivable 1 account debit, bills receivable 2 account debit, bills receivable 3 account debit to drawee's account. Okay, means here drawee is Y, so to Y account. And in the books of drawee, what is the entry? Y is giving acceptance to three different bills. The entry will be X account debit to X account debit to bills payable 1 account, to bills payable 2 account, to bills payable 3 account. Three different bills, so 1, 2, 3 along we can means give the numbers. Okay, so bills 1, bills payable 1 amount is 10,000, bills payable 2 amount is 15,000, and bills payable 3 amount is 20,000. Okay, after that what is happening? Three bills were drawn. So out of the three bills, now drawer is keeping first bill with himself. The first bill was written by X till the date of maturity. The first bill means bills receivable 1 is written by the drawer with him till the maturity. Second bill was endorsed to his creditor Z. Drawer is endorsing the second bill to the creditor Z. So what is the entry in the books of drawer when endorsement take place? Entry is endorsee account debit to bills receivable account. Means Z account debit to bills receivable account. Okay, in the books of drawer you have to pass an entry of endorsement. Now drawer is giving the bill to Z. The entry will be Z account debit to bills receivable to account. Why? Because second bill is being endorsed. So Z account debit to bills receivable to account. Amount will be how much? Amount will be 15,000. Okay. For endorsement, there will be no entry in the books of drawee because endorsement is a process between the drawer and the endorsee. Okay, in that drawee is not involved. Third, they are mentioned that third bill drawer is sending to bank for collection. Third bill is sent to bank for collection. Okay, so in that case, what is the entry? When you're sending the bill to bank for collection, the entry is bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable account. Bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable account. So here third bill drawer is sending to bank for collection. The entry should be bills sent for collection account debit to bills receivable 3 account. Bills sent for collection account debit to bills receivable 3 account. Amount will be 20,000. For this also there will be no entry in the books of drawee because this is the transaction between the bank and the drawers. Okay. Next, they are mentioning the question that on maturity all the bills were dishonored and noting charges were paid 1,000, 1,500 and 2,000 respectively. Okay. Three different bills I said you. First bill was written by the drawer himself. Second bill the drawer has endorsed to Z. Third bill the drawer has sent to bank for collection. Okay. Now all the three bills have been dishonored on due date. Okay. The first bill which was kept with the drawer himself, what will be the entry for dishonor? Just the opposite entry which we do. Okay, opposite entry means the entry will be Y account debit. Y is getting the Y account debit to bills receivable account to cash or bank account. Y account debit to bills receivable 1 account. First bill bills receivable 1 account to cash or bank account. To cash or bank account you will mention the noting charges amount. Noting charges amount for the first bill is 1,000 rupees. Okay. Second bill which was endorsed to Z. So when you have endorsed a bill to someone else, okay, when you have endorsed the bill to endorsee and then the bill is getting dishonored, so entry is drawee's account debit to endorsee account. Drawee's account debit to endorsee account means Y account debit to Z account. The entry for the dishonored of bill in endorsement process, the entry is drawee's account debit to endorsee account. So here drawee is Y, so Y account debit to Z account. Okay, this is the entry. And the third bill which was sent to bank for collection, that bill also got dishonored. For that bill you have to simply write Y is getting the bill, so Y account debit, two bills sent to receivable account. Okay, Y account debit 2 bills sent for collection account debit. Y account debit, 2 bills sent for collection to cash or bank account. Okay, Y is getting back the bill, 2 bills sent for collection account, and the third entry is to cash or bank account. Okay, this is the third bill which was dishonored. Okay, which you have sent to bank for collection. Okay, the entry will be Y account debit, 2 bills sent for collection account to cash or bank account. To cash or bank account, you'll mention the noting charges amount. Okay, these are the three different entries which you have to pass in the drawer's journal. Okay, when the bill was retained by the drawer, the entry for dishonored is drawings account debit, to bills resale account, to cash or bank account. When the bill is endorsed to a endorsee, the entry of dishonored is drawings account debit to endorsee account. And when the bill was sent for collection to bank, the entry for dishonored is means drawings account debit, to bills sent for collection account to cash or bank account. To cash or bank account, you have to put the noting charges if mentioned in the question. Okay, these are the three different dishonored entries you have to do in the books of drawer. And in the books of drawing, only simple entry you have to pass for all the transaction, all the situations. The entry is bills payable account debit, noting charges account debit to cash or bank account. For drawer, you have to pass three different entries, means three different types were there. But for all the situation in the books of drawer, you have to pass this same entry just by changing the number of the bills payable: 1 bills payable, 2 bills payable, 3. The entries in the books of drawing: bills payable 1 account debit. For the first situation, which the bill was retained by the drawer, the entry of dishonored will be in the books of drawing as bills payable 1 account debit, noting charges account debit to X account. Second bill which was endorsed to Y, what will the entry? Same entry you have to pass: bills payable account debit, noting charges account debit to X account. And the third bill which was sent to bank for collection, for that also same entry: bills payable account debit, noting charges account debit to X account. Okay.